InTheFace!
PickerWinnerSports.com. This is Mohammed, the sports prophet. This is what it sounds like to be at a Bears game Monday night, 7:30. Bears, Cowboys, open the kit, baby. Let's go, Bears. PickerWinnerSports.com. Muhammad, the sports prophet, checking in from the Bears game. Cowboys 7, Bears 0. Cowboys just marched down, did whatever the fuck they want on us. Our run defense is atrocious. That's all right. We about to kick to Devin Hester. We'll see what it do. If he running back for a kick, I will be calling back. Muhammad out.
Hey, PickerWinnerSports.com. This is Chad from Tuscaloosa, Florida. I want tickets to the Bears game. I'm there live right now and watching history. We got McCown and the whole Bears triumvirate of Matt Forte and Alshon Jeffrey dominating. All I want to know is, what do you think as far as fullbacks go? Who should they pick up in the offseason? If they're going to play smash-and-out football, who could it be to put them over the top? I'm talking 1985 Bears style. Someone lead them into the goal line, really push them over the top. Who do you think they could do? I know USC has one hell of a guy going in. I think they're a freshman class. Is there anyone else in the pipeline? Let me know. Give me a holler back, or just kind of mention it on the air. Thanks. Appreciate it. By the way, I'm a first-time caller. Thanks. Bye. Let me know.
PickerWinnerSports.com. It's Muhammad, the sports prophet. Turn up Monday night. What were you doing? Well, let me tell you what I did. While you were hiding under your blanket with your significant other, watching another episode of How I Met Your Mother. Muhammad was at the Bears game watching the Bears destroy the Dallas Cowboys 48-25. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? I think it was 45-28, actually. It don't matter. It was a blowout. 10-degree weather. Yeah, true Bears fan over here. That's what I'm talking about. So, the question is, do you put Cutler in or do you go with McCown? I don't know. Who knows? All I know is the Bears, hot streak. Yep, NFC North up for grabs. The Bears win the division, playoffs, Super Bowl, all the way. You heard it here. Muhammad, sports prophet. Turn up.
Hey guys, it's Tommy, part-time host of Pick a Winner Sports. Listen, I've got a problem with all this McCown stuff I'm hearing today. It's been a while since I've been able to defend Jay Cutler, so I'd like to take the time to defend him here and now. We're talking about last night. Everybody's calling in on local radio shows saying, let's go ahead and let Cutler go. Let's keep McCown. This, that, and the other thing. Cutler's a poison to the team. He's not going to be a good player anymore. All this stuff. Listen, the Dallas Cowboys are the worst defense in the National Football League, and the Bears are the second worst. Those are the facts.
InTheFace!
3 games. In 3 games this year, a team has not been able to force a punt. The defense has not been able to force a punt. 2 of those times, Dallas has been that team that has not been able to force a punt. We are not talking about them going against the 85 Bears defense. Let's put things into perspective. There was plenty of throws yesterday that McCown missed. With Jay Cutler yesterday, we would have probably had like 55 points. Talk to you later. Hey, it's Tommy again. I didn't go follow the script. That's just not what I do. This is why I'm calling now to briefly go over it. Number 1, Bulls, don't care about that. Week 15 NFL football, excited about Jay Cutler coming back. Number 3, Blackhawks Stanley Cup. I don't know anything about hockey. Number 4, college basketball. Yes, I do miss Bobby Knight. Looking forward to IU starting to play well. Talk to you later.
One is our SID and the other is me. Who the hell told you I wasn't a beater? I'd like to know. Do you have any idea who it was?
I do.
Who?
Not being well.
They were from Indiana, right?
No, they're not.
No, we're from Indiana, and you didn't get it from anybody from Indiana, did you? No, I'll handle this the way I want to handle it now that I'm here. You it up to begin with. Now just sit there or leave. I don't give a what you do. Now, back to the game.
I didn't have a chance to listen to the questions this week, but I'm sure one of them is, what are your predictions for the next 3 games with the Chicago Bears? All right, here are my predictions. We're going to go to Cleveland, and we're going to pound the dog pound. And we're going to go to Philadelphia. We're going to ground the Eagles. And we're going to come back home. We're going to smack the Pats. to just shortly address a small issue regarding this explosion of offense that we're seeing with the Chicago Bears, with the rest of the league, and kind of all around sports. I think people are under this illusion that there's like this collection of genius coaches that are out there that are bringing this sort of different style of offense, what do you call it, West Coast or what have you, that are coming into the league and that are in some way infusing all this scoring of points, when in fact it's the other way around. And what I mean by that is it's not an increase in offense, it's actually a decrease in defense. The defenses are getting a whole lot worse, right? A whole lot worse. I mean, compare that to the 90s, the 80s, my God, the 50s and 60s. The defenses now are terrible in comparison to today. And then you start to think, well, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense because, at least off the cuff it doesn't, because we're, as a human race, we're getting bigger, stronger, faster, all these drugs, obviously, so something's got to be going on, right? Where are all these points coming from? Well, where they're coming from is from the league, right? From the league, from the owners and everyone else who is in charge, who sort of runs the show. And what I mean by that is, look at the rules that are in place right now. Protect the quarterback, horse collar tackle is illegal. You name it, right? It is all in place to produce a massive amount of points. And so that's the whole point. You know, you look at the issue with, like, concussions, and people think, this thing about concussions is a recent event. That just within, because you didn't hear about concussions in the 90s and in the first decade of the 2000s. You only heard about it recently, within the past, 3 or 4 years. But dudes in the NFL have been having concussions for decades. Why are we hearing about this right now? Well, we're hearing about this right now because the owners figured out that a high-powered offense, point-infused NFL is an NFL that people want to watch. I mean, obviously, we want to see more points. Whether it's in soccer or basketball or baseball, we love more points. We love seeing scoring. We don't like seeing defense. So what happens is the NFL owners say, oh, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and let this cat out of the bag and let these former players sue and let them have their time, which in turn justifies the establishment of our rules for a higher sort of net total of points in a game. And so it's sort of like this just roundabout where you think that it's, this somehow genius collection of coaches that are coming in and bringing this, amazing offense, when in fact it's just all this money grab which is concocted by a small set of owners. And we really think that these owners really care about these guys who come from, poor neighborhoods and poor backgrounds. They really care about these guys who are getting concussions. They can give, they can care less. Now you look at the college basketball rule really quick. The hand check, that's now being instituted. And the reason that's being instituted is because they want to see more points being scored to bring in more money and revenue. I can say this really quick. Jim Boeheim, the NCAA can't stand Boeheim because they can't stand his type of defense that leads to a lower type of scoring in the NCAA. They hate his zone defense, can't stand him, and do not like the type of defense that he runs. And they can't wait for him and his kind to be out of the NCAA. They just want to see run and gun. They love Bill Self, run and gun. They can't stand Boeheim. And so what they've done now is they put this hand check rule in, which is in turn, hopefully, they're hoping to bring in more points so people will watch the games more. It's all this lie that people think that this offense is so great, when in fact the defense is terrible, and the defense is terrible because of the fact that the bigwigs, who are money hungry, are putting in rules to make it to be like that. That's the whole point. I did that.